Hey guys, CEO of Real Estate here, Cheesette here to talk about tech tools. I love talking about tech because I have a lot of coaching clients that are not tech savvy. And here's the thing, I want to let you know it's okay, right? It's okay, it happens. I don't think everybody is going to just embrace but I think it's something that you're going to have to eventually come into at some point. So let me tell you a little bit about tech tools and the ones I'm using and share with you a few things that I think can help your business. For one, the first tech tool is you got to have a CRM. Like you must. If you are a real estate agent and you have your business in a spreadsheet or on your phone or in a notebook, stop. Don't stop. Don't do that. You have to have a tech platform because a tech platform is going to allow you to share information back and forth in a systematic way. See, the purpose of putting systems in your business is because once you strategize and you have a system, you can start to automate it. See, automation takes time off your hand so you can focus on lead generation. The number one job of every realtor is lead generation. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. So what happens is when you're taking the time to dial a number, you're wasting time. When you're taking the time to send individual emails, you're wasting time. A CRM will allow you to, if you got 500 people in it, you can hit all them 500 people with one email at once. Click a button, everybody get it. Market updates, click a button, everybody get it. Newsletter, touch points to stay in touch, click a button, everybody get it. If you are copying it, and I've seen agents do this, honey. If you are copying and pasting an email to send to different clients, do you know how much time it takes to do that? Literally, if you have 500 clients, it will take you 7 hours for something that you can click and be done within 3 minutes. Tech tool number one, you got to have a CRM. It's a customer relationship management software. And what it does is it allows you to manage the relationship with a customer because sales is a touch game. It's a numbers and a touch game, meaning you have to stay top of mind with people, but systematically be able to touch them at different points in their life and in their transaction. The CRM will help you do that. The other CRM, or not the other CRM, the other tech tool that I use, and I've just got introduced to this by my marketing director, so I've never used this before, but we use ClickUp for a lot of automation. I love ClickUp. Let me tell you, ClickUp has automations where when you send me an email, if it's a trigger word, it'll send you back an email. I love that because I don't have to auto respond to every message because every message I don't want to, I have Gmail, like everybody has Gmail, right? But through my business, but the auto responder is the same for everybody. If you emailing me about a speaker request, which I've gotten a lot of speaker requests lately, if you're emailing me about a speaker request, I don't want you to get a thank you for emailing. Your email has been received. See what ClickUp does? If you email me about a speaker, well, first of all, it allows me to create a form so that when you fill out the form, it's going to say, thank you for requesting a speaking engagement. Here is the next step, or this is what's going to happen next. But then if somebody else emails me about a property, then they're going to get a different email. And it's going to say, thank you for inquiring about the property at 123 Main Street. Here's what's going to happen next. And I can create all of these automations. Automations are a beautiful thing, but you have to have the systems in place because once the systems are in place, then you take it to the next level with automation. And automation is a beautiful thing because it takes time off your hands and everything becomes automated. And then the third tech tool, Zapier. Again, Jennifer is somebody that does a lot of this behind the scenes stuff for me. But Zapier, like for example, if somebody joins our email list, right? So they'll fill out a form. Zapier will automatically add them to my email subscriber list. So when the email goes out the next day, they're automatically on it. I don't have to touch it. Because why? My number one job as a real estate agent is lead generation. All of these other things have to be done, but they do not have to be done by me. And I've said this before in previous videos. A lot of times we're hiring people to do things. Like I have people like, can I hire somebody to manage my database? No, you can manage your database through automation. You don't need a person to do that. You don't need to extend and expend money in a salary when there's a tool that can use that can do that for you. And see, if we're not coming into this tech space, you're never going to know that. I recommend that everybody, I don't care what stage of real estate you are in. And I don't even care if you're a tech person. I'm not a tech person, but I'm tech-ish. You should still spend 30 minutes a day on YouTube figuring out how to use the latest tech tool, whatever it is, right? You should still spend, if you have a CRM, spend 30 minutes, whatever CRM you got, I don't care what it is. It could be Command is ours, it could be Follow Up Ball, Sync, Chime, whatever, who cares? Brevity, who cares? They all got tutorials telling you how to use them, how to get the most out of them, how to be more effective at it. And I want you to learn how to use it because here's why. Do you remember, for the love of God, the VCR? Remember that? Remember how everybody could get it to record and play? How many people could really get it to record when they weren't there? Like it had a timer set. I never was able to do that, right? Because I never took the time to learn. And here's the thing. We can't get away and be successful in our business right now and not learn how to utilize all the tools that are at our disposal. Here's what's going to happen. If you don't, you're going to end up spending money that you don't need to spend. And I get it. I spend money in real estate and on things that I don't need to spend. But guess what? I want to limit that as much as possible because if you do that 10, 15 times a month, it'll eat into your profit. And I always want to drive profit. And profit is different from revenue. We talked about that before, and I may do a video on that because I think it's time to kind of touch up on that. But here's what I need you to understand. Spend a half an hour a day on YouTube learning how to do something. I don't care what it is, but something in the technology space that's going to grow your business because here's the thing. I'm not techie, I'm tech-ish, but guess what? It's only getting more tech. Like I think in a second, we're going to have so much tech, we ain't going to know what to do with it. But here's the other part. Even, and I want you to understand is we're tech enabled, but we're never going to be replaced by tech. We're not going to be replaced by tech. People think that because here's the thing. So let's just say Tesla, Elon Musk, whatever. It can drive itself, right? Electric cars. The car can drive to your house, but it can't move your stuff. It's not going to be able to go in the house and pack your belongings. So the moving truck, they can load it to your house like a pod. Somebody still got to load it. We're always going to have room for human capital. We're always going to need people for some aspect. So don't be afraid to embrace tech. Because I hear a lot of people say, well, I don't want to embrace tech because technology is going to put me out of business. It could never. It could never. Only thing it's going to do is enhance the way you do business, allow you to do it systematically, and allow you to do it in a way that's automated so that you can spend less time doing that and more time doing things that make you money. Because here's the thing. Emails, all that stuff got to be done, but you don't make no money doing that. I don't make no money from emails. I make money as a result of building relationships, but I do that strategically and I allow the tech to take care of the things that it can take care of. So if you are struggling with tech, let's talk about what it takes to go to the next level in tech. And I think it's just as simple as 30 minutes on YouTube a day. But if you have a CRM, spend 30 minutes a day learning how to get the most out of your CRM. Look for different platforms like ClickUp, like Asana, like Trello that have like project management pieces and see which ones offer automation that can help you. A lot of people, I went through like in KW Black Real Estate Network, a lot of my automations and they were like, oh my God, how did you set this up? And I'm like, it's just over time of understanding the business and what it needs and then now bringing in the tech tools to take it to the next level. And that's why you don't even think about needing tech until you start to get strategic and systematic in your business. When you start to have time on task doing the same things day in and day out, that's the things you can start to automate. If it happens in your business every day, it can be automated in some way. So again, part of what we talk about in our membership, part of what I talk about with one-on-one coaching clients that are building teams. You can't build a team without being tech. The team is going to function and run and thrive through technology, especially if team members are in different places. So click on the link in the bio. I think that this is something that really we need to have more of a conversation about, and really we just need to pay more attention to it as we grow as realtors. So I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to working with you. If you are in our membership program, you know that that whole platform is tech. That's something that when I was creating the coaching thing, I'm like, okay, how do we connect with people? I didn't want to do a Facebook group. A lot of people do Facebook groups. I don't have nothing against Facebook group, but I wanted to be a little bit more professional. I wanted my clients to have an elevated experience. So we have a tech platform that is like Facebook. They can go live in it. We have events in it. We post everything in it. We can give referrals in it. It's a tech-enabled platform. But guess what? We're moving to that. I believe that in the buyer and seller world, we're going to start having presentations and everything through tech. And I'm looking forward to it, and I'm here for it, and I hope you are too.